Hello Internet, it's I, the Roshi, and I'm back with another reaction, this time reacting to Genshin Impact new version trailer, version 5.2, Tapestry of Spirit and Flame. And without wasting any more time, let's get into it.
We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were responsible for patrolling and defending all of Natlan.
So Oj Khan's still managing to sow discord, even after all these years.
If you want to resolve a conflict through dialogue,
Chaska?
sometimes you need a third-party facilitator.
What is she
At
writing?
this time and place, I'll bet the easiest person to find is...
What?
His spirit has gotten lost and can't find its way back to his body.
I just want to rescue someone, and Granny won't let me.
"500 years later, mystery surfaced again.
I worry that we risk repeating the mistakes of the Cinder City.
As long as the soul is involved, I should be able to help. Be free.
Take me up!
Oh, interesting.
Time to say hello.
Knock him down.
It's either your end or mine!
Before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever."
Okay. Wow. I mean, that was quick, but there's a lot of cool stuff in it. All right, let's actually talk about it. Well, first of all, the thumbnail has, I think her name is Silali, the pink-haired girl. I like characters with pink hair. I don't know if it's that, if it's anything else. I imagine that maybe she'll be out on the next banner if she is being advertised here, or maybe not, because they were just showing Aurora and Chaska. So maybe she's more story related than character pull banner related stuff. I don't keep track of the leaks that come out and who's coming next and all that jazz. So anyway, let me actually talk about this trailer and what I saw. I want to talk about the characters first. We have Chaska, who is interesting. I thought she was one thing, and then she turned out to not be what I thought at all, really. Visually, I still love the visuals that they're doing. That they have like the weird like comic feel. They have this graffiti feel, this splash of paint. Very bright. I mean, it's like Natlan has it all over like the mountainsides and stuff, right? Like I just love that feel that they have across the environment itself, and how it how they use it on like character splash art and stuff on screen. I remember I always called this character like she reminded me of Chlorind, even though now that I look at her more and more, she's nothing like Chlorind. It was really just the hat. That was it. But I like how her hat is kind of bird-like. Like this looks like a beak, possibly nostril eyes or something. Got lots of cloth, tapestry, like feathers coming off of her. Yeah, I mean, she is cool. She's probably not my most favorite designed character out of the characters that we've seen, but she still has things that make her pretty cool. I do think there are some things that are a little cluttered. Like I don't know what the deal is with this middle abdomen chest piece. I think that's a little too much. I don't think she needs more. I don't know. I feel like when it comes to character designs, they always do this thing where there's always these metal bits and stuff, metallic looking bits on their clothes and stuff. And sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's a little much. In this instance, I think it's a little much. I think it's already kind of weird, even though I talked about how it's cool that she has the beak on her hat, that it looks metallic. and that we have more of it here, but it's not even like the same shade of metallic color. And then she has the bracelet, which also isn't the same shade. Like, I want a little more consistency with the metal bits if we're going to use metal bits at all. This easily could have been like some blue fabric design with red gems in it to match the blue here and on her legs, on her boots and stuff. Like, I don't know. That's just me. It does break up the design a little bit. It's not the end of the world. It's not a big deal. It's just what I noticed off the top of my head. Other than that, she's still really cool. I like that we have another elf character. And I know I said before that we only have like 2 elves. I was wrong. We have Layla. We have Klee. We know that Alice exists. I'm sure there's other characters. Does Nahida have pointed ears? I mean, you know, is she technically an elf? I don't really know. I don't really need an answer to that. But it's just, yeah, I was completely wrong when I first looked at her. But anyway, yeah. The thing about her, though, that gives me the biggest, like, what is... She's got a vehicle. She has like a mount. She is actually like flying around. She is like jet skiing in the air practically. Out of like, I thought it was just like a weird mechanical looking log, like a turbine or something, and then it turns out to be a gun. She gets a ray gun? Like, what? That's wild. Yeah, this is a gun. And is that the same thing that she was riding around on? Or does she just have all this kind of tech? It's really interesting. And I'm wondering how she obtained it. Whether it's ancient technology, whether it's because Natlin is super advanced, or is she associated with Alice? I don't want to say all elves know each other. But, you know, Alice makes things. So, I'm just throwing it out there. Really, really interesting. I don't really know what else to say about her. I imagine she uses a different weapon. This is a good shot right here. I like her eyes. I do love her eyes. And now I'm distracted. Okay, sorry. So what I was saying is that I don't think, obviously, you know, characters have their weapon types, but then lately their animations have been changing despite their weapon type. So even though you have someone who's a Claymore user, you have someone like Kinich, who is, you're using the skill all the time and you're pretty much shooting little ray blasts and big charged up blasts, and then when you're attacking, you have a couple moves with the Claymore, and then like even the charge attack, which is unique compared to other Claymore moves that you have. They're doing a really good job at like, okay, they have this weapon assigned, but their animations are very different looking. So I'm wondering, I think in Shilonin's trailer, I think we saw Chaska and she had a bow. So I'm imagining that she's a bow user and she has some unique animations with her skills and her burst where she pulls out this gun. And then maybe because Natlin characters are able to move about the field relatively easier, you know, they have good mobility. So far, she's got her gun thing that allows her to essentially fly, or at least boost herself through the air. That's my guess. I look forward to finding out more about her character in the future when we see some trailers and stuff. That's pretty cool to me. One thing, though, is that we also have Auroran. He's got the heterochromia. That's cool. Pink eye, blue eye. I like that. Got his tribal tattoos. He looks like there's some more definition to his arms. He's not quite like Alhaitham strong looking. Maybe he is. Maybe it's like similar model. He doesn't look as Noodle Army as someone like Arataki Ito, but we'll see. We'd have to see more of his like in-game character. I mean, maybe he does. I don't know. It's just... Yeah, actually, now maybe that doesn't look very That looks kind of Noodle Army. I don't know. Maybe they messed up. I'm not sure. I like his getup. I like the scarf. I don't know what this thing is, but I like it. The yellow against the blue on black is very good. Yeah, I mean, he's black and blues. Like, this is my favorite color scheme in general. Having different shades of blues, blacks, some purples, grays. Like, he fits that bill for me anyway, color-wise. And design-wise, he seems okay. He does seem a little cluttered as well. Like, I don't really know what's going on here. Is this part of his cloak? I imagine it is. Seems okay. He's got some featheriness to his hair, which isn't a bad thing. I do like how there's a lighter portion of it. And yeah, and he's got like a cool scarf thing. So I'm looking forward to seeing what more of his animations look like as he's moving around and such, when you're actually playing with him. Now I'm wondering, is he an animal thing? Is this hair or is this an ear? Isn't he supposed to be like a jackal? Because I think of like Osiris or something. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm way off. Anyway. What I'm trying to get to is... Right, so we have two characters here. Which one is the 5-star and which one is the 4-star? Because I thought both of these characters were going to be 5 stars, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to show off 2 5 stars right now, right? Because usually they give you a new 5-star and a 4-star that goes along with it, and then they have another banner of an older 5-star. So I'm confused. I don't know who is what, because they're both very... I don't get 4-star energy from either of these characters. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but... Because, I mean, some 4-stars look freaking amazing. And I think that's actually good, that the line is blurred more so over time, where I'm like, yeah. It's getting harder to tell. But whatever, not that it matters. Anyway, yeah, he's pretty cool. And he's also a bow user, right? Oh, he is a bow. He does have a bow. I can answer my own question. Okay. Sorry, I'm rambling forever here. I don't really know what I'm trying to say anymore, to be honest. As far as story stuff goes, I am, not in Natlin. There's not a lot that I can say that would probably make any sense that I could really predict too much at this time. I was really just kind of really focusing on the art aspect of it and how it's presented and how the editing is just phenomenal, as it usually is. Like, this all looks kind of like comic panels. But yeah, it seemed like a lot of the dialogue in this trailer was from a lot of different characters. And for me to try to pick that apart would last forever, because they're characters that I probably haven't met before, and the context isn't there. It's not matching up to the visuals that we're seeing, right? And that's why I feel a little weird right now with actually being like, oh, this means that, and this could possibly mean that. And, I don't really want to spend too much time doing that when I myself am more confused than actually able to pull something from it. Does that make sense? But I'm liking the scenes that we're seeing. This is cool. Oh my god, look at that. You have like the ancient art on the wall, and it's just like graffitied over. What the hell does that mean? Is this supposed to be like the head of a dragon or something? I don't know, but that looks cool. Oh, there are little details like that I like. We have Capitano, so he's still around doing stuff. This is a great visual right here on this platform, looking out to the scenery. Looks nice. I'm wondering if this is introducing another area for you guys to explore. I say you guys, like, you know, I'm going to explore it one day, you know, when I'm 50. But I'll get there. Oh, man, I have so many questions. But it's alright. I'll get my answers one of these days. Anyway, yeah. I like this. I thought it was cool. You can fly. I mean, we kind of knew that. You have the... What are they called? The Saurians? The Saurians? The animals that help you get around. I imagine it's related to that. This was cool. This was a very cool thing. What? Hold on. Who the hell are you? It seemed like it's gonna be a fun time. I mean, yeah, it was short, it was sweet, it was to the point, and I hope it'll be fun for everyone who gets to play it. This is cool. And the fact that we got this girl like on another thumbnail, on another cover. She was on the previous one too. It's like a little tiny person in the background. I'm really excited to learn what her deal is. I think she's a fortune teller, and that just sounds cool to me. I could be wrong though. And that's it. That was my look at Tapestry of Spirit and Flame. A lot of stuff being combined together and a little hard for me to analyze in this moment when trying to do a very quick reaction with very little context of the stuff that has happened before. But visually, very appealing. Characters, pretty cool, and it looks like it's going to be a fun time. There's a lot of mysteries here, and I'm wondering when you guys saw this trailer if you're able to point and pick at things to be like, oh, this means that, that means this is happening because of this. Once again, I hope Natlan's been very fun for you guys, and I look forward to getting to it one day, eventually. But until then, I'm going to continue my journey as I do, and hopefully I will get there sooner than later, but only time will tell. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, let me know by leaving a like, write a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and you can check out the description for additional ways of how to support me. Every little bit counts. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, shine on, you crazy diamonds. Later.